Hey, it's John with Playoff Computer. I'm going to go through the new isolation option. First, the general process of the app is to go through every single possible permutation. After about 22 remaining games, that becomes quite impossible. For example, using the NFL from last year, week 14 for each conference, there was 48 remaining games that were relevant, even without including the possibility of tie games. That comes out to 281 plus trillion possible permutations, which would take about 70 some thousand hours to go through, even if we were able to pull off an impossible 1 million permutations per second. I don't have that much time. So what the app starts to do with a lot of remaining games is it starts to introduce some randomization into the calculations. The upside of doing that is, of course, relative quickness in achieving results, and the playoff odds are eerily accurate. And then the downside is, since it can't go through every possible permutation, there could be a possibility of a team showing as having clinched a spot when mathematically they have not done so. So the new isolate option tries to just improve that. So looking at this example, again from NFL, NFC last year, 2022, week 14, let's look at the Eagles, who were 11-1 at that time. There's 48 games relevant that had an NFC team in them for the rest of the schedule. So we'll look at what the quick Monte Carlo method does. And I had to actually run this a couple times to get it to show up. At the time, the Eagles' playoff chance was between 99 and 100%. I had to run it a couple times just for this example to show it at 100%. So that's realistically accurate, but it wasn't completely mathematically accurate. So to use the isolate team option, we'll change that to yes. And then we'll need to get the app's ID for the Eagles, which is 25. So we'll put 25 as the ID, and then we'll just run the basic and pass the clinch calculations. This took about 45 minutes. So 45 minutes later, we will, after we click on that OK, we'll get these results. And as we can see, the Eagles were very close to 100%, but we're not quite there. And this isolate team option just takes extra look at the one team you choose. And as we can see, their actual clinching scenarios matched what the NFL was showing. My intended use of this option, and you can play around with it, there's probably a couple different ways you can use it, but my intended use is just use the quick Monte Carlo simulation for each week when there's more than 30 remaining games. Once a team is showing as having 100% on that, use this option to kind of confirm their status, and then just repeat as you go through the season. That's about it. Enjoy.